Living in Tucson, we know soon enough the temperatures will be so hot that it makes you want to spend your days indoors with some AC. But even if we're perfectly fine with hanging out inside, not being very active, it may not be the same for our pets. Now, here to talk about ways to keep our furry family members occupied and out of trouble is Samantha, of course, from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. And now you have brought us a very calm and beautiful puppy.
I did, yeah. I guess I didn't think about picking a high energy one for this topic. You know, but that just goes to show that not all dogs are going to be crazy high energy that need tons of activity in their life. You could get a dog like Brandi, who is super easygoing, really tolerant, sweet, affectionate, and really just wants to lay over on her belly so you can rub it.
Yeah, well, in Brandi, during the commercial break, sat for a treat, shook my hand for a treat, so she's very smart.
She is. So even though she's low energy and low key, she's still going to do, you know, obedience training. She's still going to be eager to do those things because she loves treats.
She is, and she's only 2, and normally 2-year-olds are in that terrible twos even for dogs, but she's just so awesome.
Of course.
Oh, are you going to rub your belly? Our carpet must feel really good, Sam, because whenever you bring dogs, they always want to rub their belly. Now, Brandy's doing great, but some dogs are going to need some, I guess, stimulation because they don't want to be bored when they're inside.
Right. So, you know, dogs are, let's just put it this way, a tired dog is a good dog. So it's really important that you're giving your dog exercise, even if they're not someone who is really high energy and needs, you know, constant playtime. Getting the dog out for just a morning walk or an evening walk or a midday walk or all three if you've got a, you know, a more active guy, that will really help your dog just kind of calm down and not feel like they need to do something when you're not there.
Oh, and that can turn into trouble.
Yes.
Well, what about toys? Should we maybe be playing with toys or maybe even leave toys for our pets?
Yes to both.
So okay.
It's great to play with your dog. It gives you a bonding time with your dog. But then, you know, when it's good for them to play by themselves when you're there and when you're not there. So leaving them toys like Kongs, have you ever heard of those?
Yep.
They're almost indestructible. They're really easy to clean, and you can stuff them with things. So at the shelter, we'll stuff them with peanut butter, and we'll freeze the peanut butter. So it's a cold snack, so it kind of cools them down in the summer, and it takes them a long time to get through it. So it's a long activity that can last an hour or more.
Okay, and what about, I know we're talking about toys, but what about games? There's actual games you can play with your dogs?
Oh yeah, I actually used as,
Come here, Brandi.
You can play hide and seek with your dog, and when I was a kid, I did play hide and seek with one of my dogs. But also you can just kind of hide treats or toys around the house so that when you leave the house, they associate that with playtime and they can go and find those treats or those toys. And so it's not just that you're gone, it's that, oh, now I have something fun to do.
Right. Well, what about when you're crate training and then your pet is in the crate while you're gone?
Yeah, so crate training, it's an effort-filled project. It's not just shove the dog in there and move on. No, you definitely want to make sure that you're doing it the right way. So make it a long process. Put the crate in a room that you are always in with the family. Just leave the door open, put comfy things in there, toys, treats, something to make the dog comfortable to go in there. And then let them gradually go in on their own, let them, you know, sit in there, feed them in there, make it a comfy space. Never use it as a punishment because when you want them to go in there, they're not going to want to go in there.
That is such a good tip because some people do that. They say go into your crate when you do something bad, but then when they need to go in there just during a regular day, they're going to associate that with bad things.
Exactly.
It is. And I know just a few moments I saw, actually it's on the screen right now, we have Arizona Gives Day, which is huge. And you guys are going to be taking part this year?
Yes. So Arizona Gives Day is this whole online day of giving to your favorite charities, nonprofits. So of course we want to take part in that. And I think we've been in it in the past couple years as well. So we are looking to find anyone that would like to give to us on that day and add to our donation. You can become a fundraiser, so you can build a whole team and get everyone to go towards a goal to, you know, donate to the Humane Society. You can also schedule a donation if you're busy on that day. So, you know, any way you can do this, but it's got to be online. It's got to be to us.
Yes. Well, Arizona Gives Day, that's what makes it really easy, is you can do it online. Everybody can donate. So you just go on and there's a list of the charities. We, of course, are saying going to the Humane Society, and then you just donate, and then you guys take those funds, and it helps you to keep the process going. Of
course, yeah. It's great to use for all of our animals like Brandi. You know, caring for them on a daily basis, it's not cheap, so, you know, that really goes towards that.
Well, remember that Arizona Gives Day, and remember that Brandi's also looking for a wonderful home. Sam, thank you so much for coming by. I know it's my favorite day of the week. And get one of these wonderful dogs for yourself, just like Brandi. They are located on Kelvin, northeast of Country Club in Fort Lowell, and open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 6 and Sundays noon to 5. And don't forget, Arizona Gives Day is April 7th. For more information, you can call 327-6088 or log on to hssaz.org.